Son Excellence Monsieur Sriraja Singh, ministre de la Défense de la République de l'Inde, Madame Florence Parly, ministre des Armées de la République française, Son Excellence Monsieur l'ambassadeur de l'Inde en France, Dear Vinay Quantra, Mesdames et Messieurs les hauts représentants du ministère indien de la Défense et de l'Armée de l'air indienne, Mesdames et Messieurs les hauts représentants du ministère des Armées, de la DGA, de l'Armée de l'air, Mesdames et Messieurs les hauts représentants de Bordeaux-Mérignac et de la région Aquitaine, Mesdames et Messieurs les hauts représentants de l'industrie, chers amis, j'ai le plaisir et l'honneur de vous accueillir ici sur le site de Dassault Aviation à Bordeaux-Mérignac à l'occasion de la livraison officielle par Dassault Aviation au gouvernement indien du premier Rafale destiné à l'Indian Air Force. Comme l'a rappelé ce petit film que vous venez de voir, l'histoire de la relation entre Dassault Aviation et l'Inde remonte à 1953, avec la fourniture à l'Inde du Toufani, la toute première commande export de notre histoire. Depuis, Dassault Aviation n'a jamais cessé d'équiper l'Inde de ses avions, parmi lesquels le Mystère 4, l'Alizé, le Jaguar et le Mirage 2000, qui est toujours en service au sein des forces armées aériennes indiennes. Ce qui montre notre engagement permanent et indéfectible aux côtés de ce pays, avec l'appui des gouvernements français successifs. Cette journée du 8 octobre, qui marque l'anniversaire de la création de l'Indian Air Force, coïncide également avec la fête de Dussehra, qui célèbre la victoire du roi Rama sur le démon Ravana, du bien sur le mal. Elle ne pouvait donc pas mieux tomber pour organiser la livraison officielle du premier Rafale au gouvernement indien. 3 ans après la signature à Delhi de l'accord intergouvernemental entre la France et l'Inde pour la fourniture de 36 Rafales et suite à la recette technique conduite le 18 septembre dernier, nous sommes tous extrêmement satisfaits de voir l'aboutissement de nos engagements contractuels avec l'inscription du premier Rafale à l'inventaire de l'Indian Air Force conformément au calendrier fixé. Cet événement souligne une fois de plus le lien stratégique unique et fort qui existe entre nos deux pays et entre Dassault Aviation et l'Indian Air Force en particulier. Cette livraison marque également une nouvelle étape dans notre relation car elle démontre à quel point nous nous engageons au nom de Dassault mais aussi de ses partenaires Thales, Safran, MBDA et toute la supply chain à honorer les obligations de ce contrat. Cela signifie livrer 36 avions dotés des capacités les plus avancées, développés spécialement pour répondre aux besoins extrêmement pointus de l'Indian Air Force qui opère dans un contexte géopolitique des plus sensibles. Cela signifie également de travailler sans relâche à l'exécution des engagements de compensation industrielle. J'ai la conviction que cette obligation de compensation à 50% que nous avons prise représente une réelle opportunité et une chance de bâtir une relation encore plus étroite avec l'industrie indienne, qu'il s'agisse des grands groupes ou d'un tissu de PME dans le but de créer une puissante filière aérospatiale et un écosystème à part entière. C'est la raison qui nous a poussés à investir, nous Dassault et Thales, à Nagpur pour construire des usines ultramodernes. Notre usine fera dans un premier temps 15 000 m² et qui depuis produit déjà des pièces de structure comme vous l'avez vu dans le film. Cette usine verra sa taille doubler au cours des 12 prochains mois et sera en mesure d'assembler entièrement notre Falcon 2000 qui pourra ainsi décoller de Nagpur d'ici la mi-2020. Ces avions seront produits et livrés dans le monde entier à notre clientèle internationale. En mettant en place les moyens d'assembler les Falcons et de fabriquer certains de leurs composants, je sais que nous appliquons la politique du Make in India du Premier ministre Narendra Modi avec des actes et pas seulement avec des mots. Notre foi dans ce programme national se traduit par notre investissement direct et le développement de relations avec des sous-traitants indiens de toutes les tailles et de toutes les régions. Investir signifie également miser sur les jeunes talents que compte ce pays, car aucun de nos projets ne saurait progresser sans une main-d'œuvre qualifiée. Nous avons pour cela signé des accords visant à créer des cursus d'enseignement technique aéronautique avec des instituts technologiques indiens. Et nous avons commencé le premier programme d'ITI Nagpur qui a déjà recueilli des centaines de demandes d'inscription et qui promet d'être un enthousiasme très développé pour ces jeunes. Nous avons d'ores et déjà vu parmi les techniciens travaillant au sein de notre joint venture, ainsi que chez nos partenaires indiens, des employés extrêmement compétents et motivés qui laissent augurer du meilleur pour l'avenir. Dassault Aviation n'est pas la seule entreprise à investir en Inde. Comme je l'ai déjà dit, nous sommes suivis par nos partenaires français, Thales, Safran, ainsi que par beaucoup d'autres fournisseurs de l'industrie aérospatiale française. En tant que président du GIFAS, le groupement des industries françaises aéronautiques et spatiales, j'ai emmené l'année dernière en Inde une importante délégation d'une 60aine d'entreprises françaises de tailles diverses, dont une vingtaine ont d'ores et déjà décidé de s'y implanter. L'ATCOR a récemment inauguré une usine à Belgaum, Thales est déjà présent à Nagpur, Safran inaugurera en novembre un établissement à Hyderabad et de nombreuses autres opérations de ce genre sont en préparation. En célébrant la victoire de Rama aujourd'hui, nous voyons la lumière gagner sur les ténèbres et une lumière qui éclaire nos pas vers l'avenir. Si nous sommes convaincus de pouvoir contribuer à développer une industrie répondant aux plus hauts standards économiques et qualificatifs internationaux, nous sommes également conscients des besoins de renouvellement d'équipements des forces armées indiennes. J'ai l'intime conviction que tous les efforts menés
to renew their stock. I am deeply convinced that all the efforts undertaken until today should be continued to make sure that Prime Minister Modi's Make in India policy gain autonomy and meet the country's need. I have no doubt that the first Rafale delivered today is just the first milestone of a new and long story that has to be invented, but which shall include the making of a worldwide basis able to meet the requirements not only of India, but also, in the longer run, the requirements of international markets. Let me conclude and say that today's ceremony is the result of the strategic partnership which has developed over the years between France and India. This partnership has given our two countries a mutual and long-lasting trust, the indispensable cement for this type of cooperation. And I am all the more happy that this common vision is also shared by both Prime Minister Modi and President Macron. Last, let me, in my own name, in the name of Dassault and industrial partners, thank our teams and thank the Indian armed forces who've spent efforts making sure that we could deliver this aircraft on due time. And I would like to thank, of course, in my own name, but also in the name of Dassault Aviation and our partners, I would like to thank His Excellency Rajnath Singh and Mrs. Florence Parly for their instrumental role in the excellent relationship between our two countries and in the future cooperation between India and France. Thank you.
Monsieur le ministre, Madame la préfète, Monsieur l'ambassadeur de France.
Minister, Madame Prefect, Ambassador of France, President, officers, aviators, ladies and gentlemen. Today is a pretty unusual day because it is the first time that I have the pleasure to welcome Mr. Rajnath Singh, the Defense Minister of the Republic of India. Minister, your presence here next to me is a real honor. I would like to wish you welcome and wish your delegation welcome on our grounds. What a fantastic sight. What else but this sight of Dassault Aviation to welcome you. And what a better day than today to hand over the Rafale. Rafale, certainly the best jet fighter on the market, allowing to protect your territories and your populations, tool for sovereignty. What better day indeed than the 8th of October, as it is also the anniversary of the Indian Air Force, celebrating today 87 years at the service of the country. So the 8th of October is indeed the day of the best auspices, as it is the day of the celebration of Dasara, celebrated in many places worldwide, which is therefore a very good sign. But this is certainly no coincidence. This is no fortuitous. This is in fact the sign of the paramount importance that we give to our cooperation. France already expressed it when President Macron hosted Prime Minister Modi in Paris, but also in Biarritz. We really opted for India. It's certainly a very reasonable choice, but it's also a choice from the heart. It's a choice of reason, and I think President Macron explained that in Garden Island in Australia, in an area where a lot of disorders appear and battles of power still exist. So we decided to opt for liberalism, multilateralism, and we decided to work on the basis of law and the best possible balance and the best possible stability. As to the reasons from our heart, let me express them today. Let me explain this to you. We certainly have a lot in common between France and India, starting with some desire for independence and sovereignty. But we also have cultural links and links of friendships that go far beyond mere strategy. Our two countries are also attracted by spiritual aspects. Aragon was speaking of the perfume of India when meaning spirituality. So this reciprocal choice is now embodied with the Rafale. What is Rafale, indeed? It is only the best of French technology, the best that France can offer India. It's certainly also the power of the industrial power that India can have to develop its technological presence and its competencies. France, more than any other country, certainly understands the need for that. We are fully of the industrial power that India can have to develop its technological presence and its competencies. France, more than any other country, certainly understands the need for that. We are fully committed with the Make in India initiative and in the presence of Indian suppliers in the worldwide supply chain. Let us not be wrong. This is not something that we just discovered recently. Make in India has come real for the French industry, and this for several years now, mainly for defense equipment like reactors, helicopters, missiles, and also submarines. Nearly 60 aeronautic companies in France have settled in India. They not only have offices, but they also have research and development centers as well as production sites. Now, this number keeps growing. And in the near future, more French companies will come and support the Make in India policy. But we still hope to further develop this trend. Let us look at the future. When opting for the Rafale, you didn't just opt for an unequaled jet fighter. In fact, you opted for a further enhancement of our military partnership. And there are numerous possibilities, I would say infinite possibilities. We may have joint exercise. We have multiple cooperation activities in the Indian Ocean, but also in more, I would say, in closer places. The cement of this cooperation is the extraordinary trust that unites us. And believe me, I will do my best to make sure that we can really meet your requirements, that our armies meet your requirements, and that Dassault Aviation meet your requirements. We will be extremely attentive in meeting deadlines. 36 Rafale jet fighters will have to be delivered between 2019 and 2022. Now, this first jet fighter is delivered on schedule today and is the first of a long series that we are, of course, willing to deliver under the same conditions, and we will be very careful about that. France, indeed, is willing to support the Indian Air Force so that it makes the best of the Rafale, and this within the shortest possible terms. As I said before, you decided for a deep and close relationship. So we won't just stick to delivering aircraft. Our approach is part of a broader cooperation with, for example, 200 military being present in France, and the same the other way around. This is just the proof of our efforts. But a lot of efforts have already been made to be able to get to this ceremony. And for any ceremony, I think it is good to start expressing our gratitude. So let me very warm-heartedly thank and congratulate all those teams who've been working hard for us to convene here today. We are just celebrating the first step of a longer trip that will help us to make true all the desires of the Indian Army. So today is not a usual day. It's indeed a big day for our two countries, a big day in the history of our industrial cooperation. It's also the day of a symbol, that of a new impulse in our common history. So long life the French-Indian friendship.
Her Excellency Florence Parly, Minister of Defense.
Ladies and gentlemen, Madam Minister, Mr. President, I am very happy.
इंडियन फोर्सेस के लिए सचमुच यह एक ऐतिहासिक दिन है और यह समारोह भारत और फ्रांस के रिश्तों के बीच स्ट्रेटेजिक पार्टनरशिप की गहराई को भी दर्शाता है। देवियों और सज्जनों, मैं भारत सरकार और भारत की जनता की तरफ से स्वर्गीय राष्ट्रपति जैक शिराक को श्रद्धांजलि अर्पित करता हूं। वह वास्तव में एक ग्लोबल स्टेट्समैन व भारत के सच्चे मित्र थे, जिन्होंने भारत और फ्रांस के बीच स्ट्रेटेजिक पार्टनरशिप को स्थापित और निर्माण करने में भारत के पूर्व प्रधानमंत्री स्वर्गीय अटल बिहारी वाजपेयी के साथ निर्णायक भूमिका निभाई थी। दुख की इस घड़ी में भारत, फ्रांस और फ्रांस की जनता के साथ एकजुटता के साथ खड़ा है। भगवान उनकी आत्मा को शांति दे।
Excellency French Minister of Armed Forces, Madame Florence Parly, CEO of Dassault, Mr. Eric Trappier, distinguished delegates. First of all, I want to thank Minister Parly for inviting me here. This indeed is a historic and landmark day for the Indian Armed Forces. I thank all of you for being here. This ceremony signifies the depth of the strategic partnership between India and France. Nevertheless, ladies and gentlemen, at the very outset, I, on behalf of the government and the people of India, pay homage to the late President Jacques Chirac, a truly global statesman and a staunch friend of India, who played a decisive role along with our late Prime Minister Shri Atal Bihari Vajpayee in establishing and building the India-France strategic partnership. In this moment of grief, India stands in solidarity with the people of France. May his soul rest in peace.
आज भारत में दशहरे का उत्सव है, जिसे विजयदशमी भी कहते हैं, जिसे हम बुराई पर अच्छाई के जीत के रूप में मनाते हैं। आज भारत का 87वां वायु सेना दिवस भी है, इसलिए आज का दिन कई तरीकों से प्रतीकात्मक है। जैसा कि आप सभी जानते हैं कि 36 रफाल एयरक्राफ्ट प्रोक्योरमेंट के लिए भारत और फ्रांस के बीच इंटर गवर्नमेंटल एग्रीमेंट पर 23 सितंबर 2016 को हस्ताक्षर किए गए थे। इस महत्वपूर्ण प्रोजेक्ट के स्मूथ इंप्लीमेंटेशन को सुनिश्चित करने हेतु हमारी रफाल प्रोजेक्ट मॉनिटरिंग टीम को फ्रांस में अगस्त 2017 से तैनात किया गया है। मुझे यह जानकर प्रसन्नता है कि रफाल एयरक्राफ्ट की डिलीवरी निर्धारित समय से हो रही है और यह विमान हमारी वायु सेना की शक्ति में वृद्धि लाएगा।
In India, today is the festival of Dasahara, also known as Vijayadashmi, the festival where we celebrate victory over evil. It is also the 87th Air Force Day. Therefore, today's day becomes symbolic in so many ways. As you all know, the intergovernmental agreement for 36 Rafale aircraft procurement was signed between the Government of India and the Government of France on 23rd September 2016. Our Rafale project monitoring team has been positioned in France since August 2017 to ensure smooth implementation of this important project. I am happy that the delivery of Rafale aircraft is on schedule. Rafale will add to the strength of our Air Force.
देवियों एवं सज्जनों, हमारा फोकस वायुसेना को समृद्ध करने और उसकी क्षमता को बढ़ाने पर है। एक्सेलेंसी मिनिस्टर, हमें विश्वास है कि फ्रांस द्वारा सभी 36 रफाल एयरक्राफ्ट और संबंधित इक्विपमेंट्स व वेपन सिस्टम्स की डिलीवरी टाइमलाइंस को पूरा किया जाएगा।
Our focus is to equip our Air Force and enhance its capabilities. Excellency Minister, we are sure that the delivery timelines will be met by the French side for all 36 Rafale aircrafts and related equipment and weapon systems.
एक्सेलेंसी मिनिस्टर पार्ले, मैं फ्रांस के सहयोग का शुक्रगुजार हूं, जो न सिर्फ रक्षा अपितु अन्य मामलों में भी भारत के लिए महत्वपूर्ण है। मैं आशा करता हूं कि विश्व की दो मुख्य एवं बड़ी लोकतंत्र के बीच मजबूत सहयोग बढ़ता रहेगा और वह विश्व की शांति, समृद्धि और एनवायरमेंटल सस्टेनेबिलिटी को स्थापित करने में भी मददगार साबित होगा।
I am thankful, Excellence Minister Parly, for the French support not only in defense matters but also on other issues which are important for India. I hope that the strong cooperation between two important and large democracies will continue to grow and contribute to global peace, prosperity and environmental sustainability.
थोड़ी ही देर में मैं रफाल एयरक्राफ्ट से उड़ान भी भरूंगा और ये हमारे लिए सम्मान और यादगार अनुभव की बात होगी। मैं मिनिस्टर का फिर से आभार प्रकट करता हूं।
I look forward to flying in the Rafale aircraft shortly. This will be a great honor and experience. I thank the Minister for this gesture.
मुझे यह जानकर खुशी है कि भारत की वायु सेना के अनेक अधिकारी और एयरमैन फ्रांस में फ्लाइंग, मेंटेनेंस सपोर्ट, लॉजिस्टिक्स आदि के लिए प्रशिक्षण प्राप्त कर रहे हैं। मुझे विश्वास है कि एक्सपर्ट ट्रेनर्स के साथ फ्रेंच फैसिलिटीज में उनके प्रशिक्षण से उनको भारत में उनके काम के लिए अपेक्षित ज्ञान और प्रोफेशनल एक्सपर्टीज हासिल करने में भी मदद मिलेगी।
I am glad to know that a large number of Indian Air Force officers and airmen are being trained here in France for flying, maintenance support, logistics, etc. I am sure that their training in the French facilities with the expert trainers will help them in acquiring knowledge and professional expertise required for performing their tasks in India.
आज का दिन इंडो फ्रेंच स्ट्रेटेजिक पार्टनरशिप में एक नया माइलस्टोन है और वास्तव में बाइलेटरल डिफेंस कोऑपरेशन में नई ऊंचाइयों को छूता है। ऐसी उपलब्धियां हमें और बहुत कुछ करने के लिए भी प्रोत्साहित करती हैं। इस फ्रांस यात्रा के दौरान मेरी मिनिस्टर पार्ली के साथ मेरी अन्य चर्चाओं में यह मेरे एजेंडा में भी होगा।
Today marks a new milestone in the Indo-French strategic partnership and indeed a new high in the bilateral defense cooperation. Such achievements as today's encourage us to do more, and that will be on my agenda when I meet Minister Parly today, as well as in my other interactions during this visit to France.
मुझे बताया गया है कि रफाल एक फ्रेंच शब्द है जिसका हिंदी में अर्थ होता है आंधी यानी गस्ट ऑफ विंड्स। मुझे पूरी उम्मीद है कि यह अपने नाम को सार्थक करेगा। हमारी वायुसेना विश्व की चौथी सबसे बड़ी वायुसेना है। मैं आश्वस्त हूं कि रफाल मीडियम मल्टी रोल कॉम्बैट एयरक्राफ्ट हमको और मजबूती प्रदान करेगा तथा हमारी हवाई क्षमता को बढ़ाते हुए क्षेत्र में शांति और सुरक्षा सुनिश्चित करेगा। धन्यवाद। मर्सी। भारत फ्रांस की भागीदारी अमर रहे।
In the end, I'm told that Rafale is a French word meaning gust of wind. I'm sure that the aircraft will live up to its name. Our Air Force is the fourth largest in the world, and I believe that the Rafale medium multi-role combat aircraft will make us even stronger and will give a boost to India's air dominance exponentially to ensure peace and security in this region. Thank you. Merci. Long live India-France friendship.
Thank you very much.
Live broadcast from the Mérignac Air Base in Bordeaux, France. We're standing by for live commentary also from Doordarshan. That's the formal handover ceremony of the Rafale, a gust of wind or a burst of fire at the Mérignac Air Base as India on the 87th Air Force Day on Dasara on Vijay Dashami getting the Rafale Edge. The first aircraft, of course, will land in India in 2020, but we've taken the handover. The training will begin. Abhishek Kapoor picking up some exclusive details of the India enhancements. We'll go across to him as well. He'll be joining us live from our studios. On the right of your screens, we have the Prime Minister at a Dasera event in the national capital. I think we have Wing Commander Praful Bakshi joining us on this live broadcast. Wing Commander, your first thoughts when you look at those pictures. It's a symbolic day, a symbolic Dasera for India as we take the handover this time.
Absolutely right. This is a red letter day as for Indian Air Force and for India. It's a combination of our ethos and our culture and our fighting spirit. The Shastra Puja has been done, and in the handing over ceremony, a new aircraft has been taken. And as you know, the Rafale, which has been now brought into the inventory of Indian Air Force, has been accepted, and the delivery will start very soon when the 4 aircraft will land in the coming month of May. Now this augurs very well, and Indian Air Force is looking forward to this omni-role aircraft, which is capable of 8 different types of roles, and it has got 6 to 7 types of weapon systems, which are absolutely, devastating, whether it is Meteor missile, the Mika missile, the Hammer, the guided rockets, the extended range, the Scout missile, and the famous exhausted anti-ship missile. So as you see, the Rafale is going to be a game changer, an aircraft which can do the job of 3 other aircrafts. Now this aspect, which will bring Air Force on to not only the world level, but it will be able to negate the threat which is developing on our borders.
Wing
so
Commander.
we are looking forward to Rafale, but I also know...
Yeah. Wing Commander, I'm sorry to interrupt you there.
Our Defence Minister...
I'm sorry to interrupt you there, Wing Commander. Just getting in the pictures there of Rajnath Singh, greeting his French counterpart. They're posing for a picture along with Eric Trappier of Dassault Aviation. Now, we are staying with these live pictures as we're also getting the celebrations in the national capital where the Prime Minister is present. I just want to bring in at this point Air Marshal Dheeraj Kukreja as well, who's a defence analyst joining us live from Delhi on this broadcast. Air Marshal, a sense of excitement across the country. You know, we've been debating Rafale, Air Marshal, here in our studios, in our newsroom. We've been talking about Rafale for over a year now. You know, for everybody, for every journalist, for every Indian watching this broadcast. Today they'll be wondering what were we talking about, because, you know, this is such a big moment for India. Such a big moment for India.
Yes, sir. Absolutely right. Today is a red letter day for the Indian Air Force and for the country, because the first Rafale aircraft is being handed over, notwithstanding the fact that the Indian pilots and the technicians will continue training in France, and the aircraft will fly in the Indian skies only sometimes next year, by middle of next year.
Yeah.
But definitely this aircraft is going to change the balance in the skies of South Asia, considering the volatile geopolitical situation that exists today and is not likely to change for the better in the months to come. So for that, with the capabilities of Rafale, with the capability enhancement special features that have been added for the Indian Air Force, with the weapons that it carries, I think people, our adversaries will definitely think twice before they go on to a misadventure against the Indian Air Force and against the country.
Yeah. Air Marshal, I want you to stay with me because, you know, while those pictures, the photo opportunity continues there at the Mérignac Air Base in Bordeaux, France, where India has formally been handed over the Rafale fighter jet. One of the best fighter jets in the world. We've ordered 36 of them. We're getting the first batch and the training will begin. The proud Indian Air Force pilots there, the contingent that has traveled with the Defence Minister there, posing with the French contingent. We're taking a short break with these pictures. Taking a break, and we'll come back with details of the India-specific enhancements that Abhishek Kapoor, our executive editor, has accessed. And we'll tell you all about the India-specific enhancements, and we'll also put out details of the specific weapons that the Rafale has for the Indian Air Force. It's not available with any other Air Force across the world. And we can tell you, as far as Rafale is concerned, a little bit about the Rafale's firepower. It's been equipped with the Meteor and Scalp missiles, which will give India unrivaled combat capability. Now, as far as the Meteor and Scalp missiles are concerned, we can tell you that these are the best deep strike capability and air dominance missiles in the world. We'll tell you more about that. Taking a short break. Back with the live coverage from Bordeaux in France, and also in New Delhi, the Prime Minister's at the Dassault celebration. Stay tuned.